Hi, this video is about a visa that allows you to move to Germany and search for a job. Let's say you're a 32-year-old IT professional from Bangalore or Mumbai, Delhi, wherever you're from. You may be hopping between several unfulfilling jobs. You may have grown dissatisfied with the way your career is progressing. You have a hobby that you can't really work on because of the long work hours that employers need these days. And your salary is quite decent when you compare it to your friends or the industry standard. And even then, you feel a lot of financial pressure and you struggle to save. If you're seeking better opportunities and work-life balance, and you're considering moving abroad for an international experience and a fresh start maybe, then this video is for you. Because here I'm going to discuss about the process, the timeline, and the costs to apply for the job opportunity card visa, which is a ticket to a career in Germany. And unlike previous visas that Germany offered, this one allows you to stay in Germany for 12 months, search for a job, and while you're doing that, you're also allowed to work part-time jobs. So you're allowed to work for 20 hours a week while you're searching for your main job. Now, what is this visa? It allows you to search for jobs, and you have to be someone with an education and with relevant work experience. And why this visa? Like, what is the strategy behind this? So Germany is, even though it is a developing nation, they have certain problems that are bad for their economic development, such as low fertility rate. So they have a low birth rate and they have an aging population. They are seeking for migrants to come in and continue working to develop their economy. So they have a need and you have a need. You want to move abroad. So this visa is going to help you to move to Germany and search for a job. And it guarantees you a work permit because you can work for 20 hours a week. And because of the minimum wage stipulations in Germany, you will get a good income, and there is a chance of permanent residence if you feel like you like Germany and you want to continue staying there. The duration is up to 1 year, but it can be extended for a further 2 years after that 1 year if you haven't found your job, your full-time job. And you're allowed to work 20 hours a week as soon as you land in Germany on any job. So you can work Uber Eats, you can work a labor job, physical jobs, work in the kitchen, you can, if you want to teach an Indian language in Germany, you can do any kind of job. And once you find your dream job or your full-time job in Germany, you can convert this visa to a full-time work permit. So the eligibility criteria is fairly straightforward. You need an education, obviously, work experience, relevant work experience that is of 2 to 5 years or more. Language skills, unlike other visas, here you don't need German language, and as long as you have English B2 level, which if you study for, let's say, 1 to 3 months, then you will be able to attain an English B2 level. And then comes the financial. Here, what I suggest is, since you need to show about 12 lakhs for the entire year, there is a German authority-approved company called Expatrio, where you can submit all the entire 12 lakhs to them, and they will pay out approximately 1,027 euros a month to you, because this is the assumed monthly expenses. So say you don't get a job, so you don't have a part-time job to sustain yourself once you're in Germany, then this will help you. So they are going to pay out 1,000 euros a month, every month for the next 12 months. And we will discuss more on these financial details in a moment. There are two main pathways to apply for this visa. and the option 1 is the most easiest way. So if your degree and your university is accepted in something called the Anabin database, links are in the description below, then your life is so easy. It is very easy to apply. But in this video, I'm going to take you through option 2, which is a point-based system. And you can take a screenshot of this video if you want to have a look at what these different criteria for the points are. But I'll take you through the most important part of the video, which I feel is going to be so useful to you. I will look at an application timeline. So what do you do right from today, and how much does it cost you until you receive the visa? So today, number 1, you will apply for a VFS appointment. It is very difficult to get this appointment, as in there is a long waiting time. So you go into VFS, create an account, and apply for an appointment. You won't be able to select the date today. So all you do is you will say that, yes, I'm interested in the German job opportunity card. Please give me an appointment. So once you click on that, you will receive an email immediately that says you're in the waiting list. And the second step you do is ZAB is the authority in Germany that approves your education. So they will look at your degree and they will tell you that if it qualifies for, if it is equivalent to a German degree. So you log into ZAB and you start that process as well. That costs about 18,000 rupees, and that takes again 3 to 6 months. So the VFS and the ZAB are things that you can do today, and so this will take approximately 3 to 6 months. And the next one that you start doing is you start studying. If you don't have an IELTS or TOEFL test result yet, then you can start studying for the English test or the German test. And you start, let's say you start with the English test. So your studies are going to take about 1 to 3 months. And the total cost for this is about 15 to 30,000 rupees. So studying for the exam is going to cost you on average 15,000 rupees. Again, it depends on which city you live in. But let's say in Bangalore, it's going to cost you around 15,000 rupees to study for the IELTS or TOEFL exam. And writing the exam is going to cost you another 15,000 rupees. So this one will take, you can finish this in 1 to 3 months. And now while you wait for the ZAB for number 1 and 2, so VFS appointment and ZAB, you can gather all your documents. I will, very soon I will show you the list of documents and you can take a screenshot of that. And while you gather your documents, you should also start studying German language. Now, if you want your application to stand out, and you will showing them that you have A1 level of German language is going to help you immensely. And even when you land in Germany and start searching for jobs, knowing any bit of German language will help you so much, because then the Germans are going to think that, oh, this guy is actually interested in coming to Germany, and he's really interested in our culture. He or she is really interested in learning about us. So that's why I really suggest that you start studying the German language, and this will again cost you 15 to 30,000 rupees, because 15,000 is the cost to study the language, and 15,000 is to give the exam. And then now let's say 6 months have passed, 3 to 6 months have passed, and you have received your ZAB approval, which is your education approval, and a reply from VFS. So VFS is going to reply to you saying that now you can book an appointment date. And then when you click on the link, and the screen will show you, and you want to book an appointment date, most likely it is going to be within the next 3 months again. So you will be waiting for another 3 months. You will choose a date that is 3 months from today. Or if you are able to find something much sooner, then that's good. You're lucky. But generally, let's say you find a date within the next 3 months. So you pick that date. And 1 month before the appointment date, you are going to secure your 12 lakhs. This could be via a loan. Maybe you're able to get a loan from somewhere. And let's say, you're working now, and uh, you can apply for a personal loan, for example. This is like one example. You can do, there's many ways. If you have, your family is able to loan out some money for you. um, someone has FDs that they can give out to you, because once you receive this money, if you get a loan or like from wherever you get the money from, and you put it into Expatrio, after you've received your visa, Expatrio is going to pay out €1,000 a month to you. You can use that money to pay back your loan. So maybe paying back your loan is 15,000 or 20,000 rupees, which is about €180. So 180 or €200. So you can pay back your loan amount when Expatrio disburses the €1,000 a month. You take out €200 and pay back the loan. And I think this is one way how you can think of the entire 12 lakhs. Expatrio is a company where you put in your money, you open an account. It is called a blocked account. So you open up Expatrio, you put in your 12 lakh rupees, and this proof is enough to show at the embassy, or to show at the embassy that yes, I have 12 lakhs funds. And that's how Expatrio works. They also have a health insurance which you must take, and that doesn't cost as much. Then the other, you will also, having a bank savings of 1 to 2 lakhs in your account is also going to be so helpful, because then these are for like miscellaneous charges. Then the next thing that you need to show is arrange accommodation and your return flight ticket. Return flight ticket is optional, but if you do show that, if you can somehow book a flight ticket that's 1 year ahead from today, maybe, you could, if you're lucky, you can book it for 30,000 rupees. And for accommodation, all you need to do is you can either make dummy bookings. So on booking.com, you go in and book a hotel or a dormitory. You can book a hostel where you're sharing the room. You can book a hostel for 3 months. Or there are some sites you can go into and search for flatmates. So you search for flatmates and they have an empty room. You can have a discussion with them and you can say that, okay, I'm expected to come on this day. I'm waiting for my visa to get approved. So, and then they will tell you, okay, yes, we would like you to come and stay in our room for 1 year. So that message is proof of accommodation. These are the documents that you need. On the left-hand side are things that you already have, and the right side are things that you can start thinking about. You can take a screenshot here if you want. This is useful. And the next steps after your visa is approved. So this entire process has taken six months to 12 months. So allow for that much time, and then after that 12 months, hopefully you've gotten your visa approved, and then that's when you prepare for relocation. So you don't have to move immediately, but I think you can. Generally, how most visas, how they work is that you can move within the next 3 months, 6 months, or so on. So you can start preparing for your relocation. Now, I want you to think of this as a fresh start. So maybe your current employment or your current degree, you might have studied from a prestigious college, but this might not hold so much value in Germany, and you might need to do a start again. Maybe you're a manager now, you're a product owner, project manager. You might not be able to hold a similar position when you're in Germany, but that doesn't matter, because even entry-level jobs, I think, allow you to earn good income and save a good amount of money in Germany. So prepare for relocation, and then once you're there, you need to be in this mindset where you will do any job to survive. So just pick up any casual job, because the most important thing once you land there is to understand their culture, be closer to German people, to really understand how they communicate. And that is really important, because once you understand that, then things become so much easier. So maybe for 3 months, you're working in a part-time job, you're making friends, you understand the culture, the language, and then you're also applying for a full-time job. And so once you get that full-time job, again, give it 3 months, 6 months, even 9 months, maybe, don't lose hope. Because if you really want that fresh start and international experience, then going through all of this is might seem like a struggle, but in the larger scheme of things, this is just a tiny blip. And once you go there, you're also going to continue your language learning and so on. So basically, before I end this video, I also want to tell you that I'm not a registered migration agent, but I'm speaking all of this through my experience of moving abroad and looking at things from an outsider's perspective. Who, so I hope this was useful. And if you drop any comments, then I can reply to them, and I'll also make future videos. So yeah, like this video and be sure to follow me, so you can stay up to date on my new videos. I hope you found this useful. Thank you.